Hi everybody, Dr. Biology here, and this is about A-level results day, and I'm going to go through an infographic to help you for results day outcomes. Okay, some key points before we get started. Just to remind you, A-level results day is on Thursday, 14th of August. UCAS is opening at 8 a.m, so this is actually a bit later than usual. I know, for example, my school will actually be giving out results at 8 a.m. It won't tell you your results on the UCAS track. That will come from your school. So you have to either go to school or you'll have an email or they will post it to you. But you will know if you've been accepted or not from UCAS track from 8 a.m. If you don't quite get the grades, then you will need to know your grades, the subjects, and you'll be given a clearing number, which you'll be given if you're rejected by your firm and insurance. These won't be released for many universities until results day. Okay, so on results day, when you get your results, there will be different circumstances for you to decide whether you're going to go to university or not. So the outcomes are potentially these. So first of all, unconditional offer. So if it's been marked as confirmed, whether you have a conditional offer and the holder grades are met, in other words, you meet those grades. You've exceeded predicted grades, then there are things you could do to look at other universities. If you no longer want to go to university, if you missed the grades and your place is unsuccessful, so your choices have all been marked as unsuccessful, what do you do next? And then missed grades, but the place is confirmed or they're awaiting a decision. So I'm going to go through each one. If you want to skip to the one that best suits you, then please do so. So first of all, unconditional offer. Well, congratulations. If your firm choice or insurance is marked unconditional, then your place is secure. So you need to make sure you check your emails, including your junk mailbox, for information from the unis, and they will let you know pretty soon. Probably you might even hear before you get your results from school. If you want to change uni, this is really discouraged at this stage, but if you're sure you want to apply, then self-release into clearing. Okay, so if you decline your place, that's it, you can't go back. Okay, so it's important that you know the you basically choose that if you really don't want to go to the uni. If you want to change course, if you want to go to the same uni but a different course, then you need to contact the admissions officer, contact the uni directly. And a bit of advice, I would probably take all the phone numbers that you need as well for your firm and insurance choices. Conditional offer, holder grades met, you're holding conditional firm or insurance place, and it's been marked as confirmed. Again, if you want to change uni, this is discouraged. You would basically go into clearing. Change course, if you want to go to the same uni, again, you can ask to go and do a different course. Congratulations, yes, you're in. So you're either in your firm choice or insurance, and it's now confirmed. Make sure you check your emails again, junk mailbox, for information from the uni. So I think on results day, go prepared. Make sure you've got all the information with you to respond to the universities. Next, exceeded predicted grades. So your summer grades are higher than you were expecting, and therefore you can go into clearing and you can contact universities with higher entry requirements to see if there's space. Okay. Do not enter clearing till you're sure you want to do this or have an offer from another university. Entering clearing will lose your current offers. So don't immediately go into clearing. I would contact universities first. Okay. No longer want to go to university, so over the summer you've decided that it's not for you, you don't wish to go this year, then you withdraw. So you decline your place, option to withdraw from your offers. So again, this cannot be undone. It could be that you feel your grades aren't quite what you wanted. Maybe you want to take a gap year, you've decided to wait a year and maybe reapply. Right. So coming on to the missed grades. So if all of your places are unsuccessful, the first thing to say to you is it is not the end of the world. There are things that can be done and the things that you can do on the day. And this is really important that you get help from your school and from your teachers. They will advise you and they will try and help you and support you in this circumstance. So first of all, clearing. So if you really do want to go to university, then you go into clearing, okay? So you can see the guide on clearing and clearing plus. UCAS, I'm going to show you in a minute. UCAS has a great part of the website about clearing. You could decide to retake exams. Again, you're going to need to talk to your school and your sixth form. You've got to remember that you can't, A-levels are no longer modular. You'd have to take all of your exams, okay? So you retake them and reapply through the next UCAS cycle. But that's something you need to talk to your school sixth form about. Appeal to universities. So you may be considered for an alternative course. So let's say there's a university you really want to go, but you didn't get the grades. Could you go into the foundation course at your preferred uni? I would contact them directly to see if this is possible, if it really is the university you want to go and that's the course you want to do. Grades appeal. So the grounds for appealing grades of your A-levels are quite limited. Again, your school will have plenty of advice for you on that. You can appeal, and some universities may keep your places open until the results of that appeal come in. Some universities may not keep your place open, so you need to be aware of that too. And then finally, missed grades, places confirmed or awaiting decision. You've not gained the entry requirements, but you've not been released into clearing. So that means you're in kind of a holding area within the university admissions. So they're looking at their numbers, they're seeing if there's any spare places, where you are in the mix as well, and they will make a decision. I have known these decisions to take a couple of hours to a couple of days. Okay, so you've got to be aware that they might not tell you directly at the time you get your results. So a waiting decision, there you go. So you're considered. If you've missed the offer, you can contact them, find out if they need anything more from you. Again, that's where your school can help as well. You could, if you're not happy waiting that decision and want to go straight into clearing, you can decline that place. They might offer you an alternative offer. That's quite common in the university. So something you can accept or turn down on UCAS track. Again, look carefully at that alternative offer. Is that something you really want to do? Okay, and then place confirmed. So universities may award the place anyway. Check your UCAS hub application portals to see if your firm or insurance choice is marked as confirmed or unconditional. So there we have it. So that's all the potential things that could happen in clearing. The key thing, though, I would say to you is don't panic. Please don't panic. There's going to be plenty of advice from your school sixth form or your college sixth form. UCAS is a fantastic information portal. Clearing, what to do if you are going into clearing, and it explains it really, really well to you. And I think it's clear, if you really want to go to university, then there are courses available for you. And if you want to take a year out, again, that's completely fine. But I wish you all the best and good luck, and I'll see you soon.